Hello guys and welcome back to another video. So today I'm going to be changing my Vauxhall Corsa D 2009 brake pads. I'll be going through this with you step by step, so follow along. Let's replace the old ones with the new ones. The reason why I'm changing these is because when I brake it's making a squeaking noise, and it was originally brake dust, but now it's a different matter. So now I'm going to be changing the full thing as it's near enough metal on metal. So without further ado, let's go change them. These are the brake pads I'm going to be installing today. It comes with 4 pieces, and I'm sure you've all heard of the make. It's Brembo, so that's what's going to be installed on the Corsa D today. So there's the pads itself, just there. And before we put this on, we peel this sticker off, and it comes with the new clips there. And as you can see there, you have the Brembo badge. So let's go and jack the car up and take the wheel off, and we'll carry on from there. So let's get the car jacked up. Another thing I do also want to mention before we actually start taking everything off is you need to release the brake fluid cap so it's not on, which is this cap here, and you just want to remove it, not take it off fully, but just so it's off with one little turn, so it can't obviously come off, because if the fluid does go over once we change the pads, at least it's not going to explode the whole plastic casement. And you want to put it in gear 1 so it's in park. Then you actually want to turn the wheel to whatever side you're working on. So if you're working on that side, we turn it to the left, and obviously on this side, which we're working on now, we're turning it right. Now we're good to go again. Right, so once the car's jacked up, we can now move on to taking the wheel off. Once the wheel's off, you want to turn the wheel so that the caliper's facing you, so it's easier to access. You want to stick a flathead screwdriver to the outer extremity of the oblong hole, which is of course located at the front of the caliper. You just want to lift it off by using the screwdriver as a lever by pulling it towards you. Once we've done that, it will push the piston in. So it should go like that. Piston is slowly going in. And you can see the gap is starting to bridge a lot more, as it was fully tight and flush to that, which now it's not. So it is coming away. There, the old brake pads are there, and as you can see, it's just battered. So that's why we're changing it. Now, you need a 13mm. You're going to take off this bolt here and this bolt there, attached to the caliper. Once you use the 13mm spanner, the bolt should come off nice and easily. And now, the caliper should lift off just like that. And now you want to put this up. I recommend getting something to hold it in place so it's not just hanging like that, because it's just going to break otherwise. Now all you want to do is extract both brake pads with the flathead screwdriver. So all you do is just break it away like that. And there is the first brake pad off. It's not in the best condition anymore. That side's not too bad, but that side is knackered. So just that one come off. Nice and easily. There you go. So now we can move on to putting the new ones on. So before I do carry on with putting the new pads on, I'm just going to go over with some brake dust, which gets rid of the dirt and grime just on the calipers and the brakes itself. Just so it gives it a better clean, I'm going to be going over it with a microfiber cloth. You also want to get rid of all the old clips, so just take them off like that. It's not hard, you just get the back of it and just pull it. Same with the bottom. Because Brembo have included all new clips. So as you can see, they're the new, and that's definitely the old. And then you have the new bolts to go back in. So all you do with the new ones is put them on back the exact way the old ones was. So just push them down and then keep going until all 4 have new clips on them. Just make sure as well when you're putting them on, you're using the right ones. The left ones look like this, with the back facing back, and then you've got the curved little bit of metal sticking out, and then on the right it's the curved bit of metal coming out on the right, obviously. Same again on the tops. So with the Brembo ones, you want to make sure that this side goes on the inside of the car. So it should go on with the clip sticking out here and the back facing inwards. So it's in place like that. And then with the front one, make sure before you put this on that you take the sticker off. And then, so get it at this angle. And then just twist it in. Just like that, and then it's in place. And again, that side should be facing the outside without the metal plate, with a little bit of metal that sticks out. So that is exactly how it should look once you've done it. They also only include 2 bolts, so you want to make sure you include one on just one side each. So just put one at the bottom and same with the other. You don't actually have to take the full caliper off. I'm just doing it so that you can have a better view of what I'm doing, but that's how you want to do it. So just put 1 screw per side. So now we can bring the caliper back down. Just get it back down. Put the top bolt in and then put the bottom bolt in. And tying it back together. I also do want to mention, with the Vauxhall bolts, it's a 13, but for some reason, the Brembo ones are a 12, so it's a bit stupid. So you're going to have to tighten this one with a 13 and this one with a 12. So you don't round it off with a 13. So the bottom is 12 now, which is the Brembo one, and the Vauxhall one is a 13. Don't know why, but that's just how it is. So once you put the brake caliper back together like I have, you want to go back inside the car itself, and you just want to keep pressing down on the brakes a couple times so it pushes the piston back to the pads, as you don't want to be driving down the road and have no brakes. Now we go on with the next side. You also want to put some brake grease just around the hub so it stops the wheel seizing to it. So once you've done that, you can put the wheel back on. And now you just want to tighten them up fully. So once you've put the wheel back on, you just want to let down the jack and then you're done, and then you can move on to the other side. But that is it from me today. I do hope you all enjoyed, and if you have any questions, let me know down in the comment section. So I hope that tutorial helped you all. That is how you install Vauxhall Corsa D Brembo brake pads. We're now going to see if the car works with the new brakes on. And what I mean by that is if the brakes actually work and that we've done it properly. So let's get in the car. As you can tell now from what it used to be, it's a lot harder and more spongy than it was. But I'm just going to go around and make sure it works fine. I'm just going to go down. And I'm going and I'm braking. Try it again. And it is working. If I go back, yeah, so they're working. When you're first doing this, don't go slamming your brakes on or going really rough with them for the first 15 kilometers. Otherwise you are going to risk ruining them already. That's a success, thank God, so I don't have to rip that all back out. But now you see that the brakes still work. Alright guys, so thanks for watching this video. I do hope you all enjoyed it. If you have any further questions about today's video, then comment it down below and I'll try my best to get back to you. And if I don't, I'm sure someone in the comment section will. Don't forget to check out some of my older videos, and I'll see you all in my next one. Thanks for watching this video, guys.